3 hours on the computer, just like I'll start with one artist and then I'll go to the artist that they like or that they talk about, and link after link. Then I have like folders and folders of artists that I really like. And what really helps me is reading their bios, reading their CVs or their bios or their artist statements on what they're interested in. And then sometimes they list certain texts or certain this or that. And I don't know, for me, like, research is so essential because, I don't know, like, I was just reading this book called The Moral Lives of Animals, and they were talking about in the early 1900s they used to do animal executions. Like, they had this elephant that they just domesticated, and then it reacted to that domestication, and because it's so strong, it just like killed two people, and then they decided to hold an elephant execution where they were going to hang an elephant, which is so outrageous and just doesn't make any sense, and they're just trying to take human morals and like push them on an animal that has nothing to do with that, right? And so just even reading that, I got so much imagery from it, just thinking about our lack of humanity and like how animals or the natural world seems to have more humanity than we do. And I don't know, it just got me like really, just so much imagery started coming up from that, and a couple of my prints have been like based off of that, and just ideas where I'm using like human hair as like a rope that's been tied around like a neck or something. It's like these hints of our humanity, but then they're in like really morbid ways. I have found that the stuff that I've been doing in school, kind of like morbid hybrids, have been, some people just aren't into it. Like they just don't like it because it's different or it's weird or like. And then I think that sometimes people like things because they're aesthetically pleasing, which is totally fine because I enjoy doing them. But yeah, there's definitely a difference, and I get really excited when someone likes something that I really conceptually worked hard on. It makes me feel like they kind of understand a little more about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and the purpose behind it. With Light and Soul, man. Light and Soul is just a beautiful avenue for me to actually work on my art. Light and Soul started when we came back from Australia, and yeah, I think that I just gave like the feminine twist on Light and Soul, and I've always loved art, and I just didn't really, I guess I didn't have an avenue to really express myself or show it. And so, yeah, I just started doing like the graphic designs for the women's line, and then it just totally took off from there. And yeah, it's been such an incredible opportunity for me. Like, I don't know where I'd be if I didn't start Lady Soul, if I wasn't a part of it and I didn't meet and get to grow with all of you guys. So I think that a lesson for me is I'm so hard on myself, like, so hard on myself, and I think that it is great because it has made me succeed and it's made me work really hard, but it's a major challenge for me, and I think, but it's how you view the challenge. I think like you gotta know what you can take from it and what you have to just leave behind, and school is constantly a challenge, and art is so personal and it's so expressive that when you have someone that comes to you and it's someone, an elder, a professor, someone who's above you, come down and look at your work and they don't see it like you do or they don't appreciate it like you do, it's hard not to get like upset about it, and it's hard not to feel like what you did is good and good enough. So I think that that's like the hardest thing is learning how to take criticism and learning how to learn from the moments that